Broadcasters Assembly holds 14th. And on health, resident doctors commence a 5-day warning strike, renders skeletal services.
A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Nta Channel5 News at 1, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Oba Ali. Dr. Mahmoud Isa has been sworn in as the Resident Electoral Commissioner FCT INEC. The swearing-in ceremony took place at the INEC headquarters Abuja for a second and final term. Isa took his oath of office during the Commission's weekly meeting, which has the INEC Chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, National Commissioners, and the Secretary to the Commission in attendance. Professor Yakubu told him to be loyal to the Nigerian people and always abide by the provisions of the law. Isa was first appointed in January 2018 and he served in both Jigawa and Kaduna states before his first term expired in January 2023. He has been deployed to the Federal Capital Territory. He holds a PhD in petroleum law. The Executive Secretary, Federal Capital Development Authority, Shehu Hadi Ahmed, says despite the lean resources, appreciable progress has been made in delivering infrastructure in the territory. Onozie Yakubu reports.
While attributing the success recorded to the FCT Minister's initiative of completing ongoing and abandoned infrastructural projects, Hadi reiterates that paucity of funding has affected infrastructure development in the FCT.
Substantially, the corridors are still there, and it's a matter of time when we get the right funding, we can get to the delivery of this. Right funding in the sense that funding for infrastructure development is not a bane of Abuja alone or a Nigerian city alone. It's a national, when you examine the National Integrated Infrastructure Master Plan, which is prepared by the Ministry of, now to say Finance, Budget and National Planning. Before, the Ministry of Budget and National Planning prepared this document. Funding for infrastructure is enormous.
He discloses that the administration has received the Federal Executive Council's approval for the revised estimated cost of contract for the construction of 220-bed Gwarimpa District Hospital, 3 solid waste transfer stations at Pape, Apo, and Kuba in the FCT, as well as the contract for the provision of electric power and water supply to Apo Tafi at the Federal Integrated Staff Housing Estate.
The estate is the road that is coming from Apo Mechanic Village to Kabusa, through Kabusa to somewhere around ATV. Is for now only one side. We are coming with a procurement, which is also one of those lists of outstanding projects before FEC, which, if approved, will come to develop that.
Others' approval are for the construction of access road and car park for the Abuja Light Rail at Stadium and Kukwaba stations, the construction of 15-kilometer road to Pai Community in Kwali Area Council, as well as the contract for the construction of Nanda Pandagi Dangara Agana Road in Abaji Area Council. Onozie Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the FCTA administration has honored selected staff for outstanding performance and commitment to duty. The 2023 Staff Recognition Award is coming in the twilight of the administration. Onozie Yakubu was at the event and brought back this report.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration rolled out the drums to reward hard work and outstanding performance, which stakeholders believe will motivate FCT workforce for improved service delivery. The roll call is large, from the special recognition to the Outstanding Performance Award, with the awardees drawn from the FCTA secretariats, departments, and agencies. Others are Outstanding Leadership and Management Recognition, as well as Exceptional Public Service Award. Staff of Bravery and the Award for Gallantry, as well as Innovation and Creativity, were also presented to deserving personnel. This award is in line with one of the Federal Civil Service Strategy and Implementation Plan 2021 to 2025.
And when a workforce is motivated, it leads to increase in productivity and enhancement of excellence in service delivery. And over the last 7.5 years of my stewardship as a Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, I have had the privilege of working with some of the most professional, dedicated, and hard-working Nigerians as staff of the FCT administration.
This year's edition of our staff recognition and award is particularly special, given the fact that it is being held at the tail end of the tenure of office of the Honorable Minister, Malam Muhammad Musa Bello, CON, and the Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Yani Aliyu. This is important as it also affords us, the staff of FCT, the rare opportunity to individually and collectively thank their excellencies for their selfless services in the FCT administration.
Other categories of awards are Heart of the Nation Star Award, SDAs with Most Improved IGR, Staff of the Year, and the Minister of State Special Recognition Award.
This award here, it can be personal, but certainly is for the FCT Internal Revenue Service as a whole.
It is your initial recognition that has led you to this position to be recognized today. And so I want us, all of us, to continue to do what we are doing to support the FCT administration so that more and more recognition will come for members of the press. Whatever award is given to you demands for more hard work, and therefore we are going to give it to them.
This year's event is the 3rd edition. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
And to some security reports, an elderly widow, Zainab Ibrahim, has been killed while separating a bloody fight between her 2 sons. The incident, which took the life of the octogenarian, occurred last Saturday at the Baduma 2 area of Guzapi, a developing high-brow area of Asokoro district of the Federal Capital Territory. Security correspondent Onotu Yakubu visited the scene of the incident to establish the cause of the homicide.
The 2 brothers lived in these Ruga premises with their late mother in the evolving construction area in the heart of Guzapi's Paduma 2 site. Leadership of the Headers community informed NTA News crew that the altercation ensued between the 2 brothers on the ill-fated day after the older of the 2, Usman, had brought a thatch grass to repair their mother's hut. The younger Unisa was alleged to have requested to use the remainder of the thatch, while Usman insisted that he had plans for them. This argument led to a physical fight. According to information available from sources who cannot speak to camera, now this thatch roof grass on the top of this roof is the genesis of the fight between the 2 brothers, and the result of it is the ill-fated death of their mother, which is evident in the blood stain on this stool and as well as the ground here.
The 2 brothers started the mischief, which led to the fight. Their mothers waded in to stop them as the younger one of the 2 pulled out machete to cut his brother. She raised her hand to prevent it. He cut her hand and it led to her death in the hospital.
The older brother and second victim escaped the crime scene with machete injuries and his location unknown since the incident. However, the alleged homicidal suspect is in police custody at the Asokoro Divisional Police Station.
When we had the argument, Mama told him to let go, but he refused.
He kept hitting me on the ground as he is stronger. He raised the knife to cut me first and I blocked it with a plank. It fell off and I took it to revenge as Mama raised her hand to block it, so the knife cut her.
It was just a silly argument between the two brothers, and until we get the one at large, we will now conclude the investigation, because that's the one at large is yet to be arrested, and we are yet to have his own side of the story.
The police said the suspect will be charged to court as soon as the investigation is concluded. In Abuja, Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
And still on security, the FCT Police Command has denied social media report stating that not fewer than 15 persons were kidnapped on Sunday night by gunmen at the 1,000 housing estate along Pegi community in Kuje Area Council of the FCT. FCT Police PRO Josephine Ade in a press statement said after an extensive investigation, including intelligence-led information gathering, the police found no evidence of such an incident. She adds that this is further supported by the fact that no victims or families of victims have come forward with any information or evidence of kidnapping. The police reiterated their commitment to ensuring safety of citizens and urged anyone related to the alleged incident for necessary action. You're still watching the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, the Unity station, and still to come on the news. Police command refutes report of kidnapping in Kuje Area Council.
Serve you the depths of news in politics, economy, education, health, security, infrastructure, even in times of emergencies. Always join our news build at 1 and 7 p.m. daily to be informed of the latest and current on-air personalities are the professionals you desire on the screen.
Thanks for staying tuned. Federal College of Education to deliberate on how to mitigate climate change and
any given opportunity. So stakeholders are gathered to deliberate on the negative human activities that contribute majorly to the degradation of the environment and the way forward.
We have a lot of cattle moving on, so we have gone to even to the Fulani community to go and educate them on the importance of this tree, and not then cutting down the tree to feed their cattle and just to graze around with the grass and go, and that has helped us.
Resolutions are the renewable energy, engaging communities in the Green World project, and planting of trees, among others, with the assurance that the college will encourage any laudable departmental project and program to the benefit of humanity.
The farmers, the communities where the shelter belt, that is the green wall, that is being planted, so that the farmers there, in those communities now, they will have a sense of belonging. They will consider their trees in the same manner in which they will try to protect their parents and families. They will go a long way towards protecting them. So in other words, government need to change the way they are approaching the terrain.
Something we press, it is something we will want to continue from all departments in the college. We will appreciate if they will continue, and definitely the